When the federal government introduced the HECS student loan system in 1989, few Australians had a university degree.
You use your assertion, so what is your assertion?
Today's graduates are more like Georgina Routley, who retrained as a teacher when she had kids.
That's your response.
So I have accumulated quite a HECS debt. I think it's just over $26,000 in HECS debts.
And then I had to finish up with another word.
Across Australia, women repay more in HECS HELP student loans than men, and teachers and nurses more than any other profession.
I've been working as a teacher for 7 years now, and I've paid just over $6,000 in HECS, but I'm only $2,000 ahead on my account.
Education researcher Mark Warburton says the disparity harks back to when feminised occupations like teaching and nursing were brought into the university system, while traditionally male jobs, such as trade labour, weren't. In a new study, he argues the HECS system has exacerbated structural inequalities between the lifetime earning capacity of men and women.
People in the trades and technical occupations coming into the workforce have very little by way of debt. Our expectation about what they contribute to the cost of their education is much lower.
ABS data shows men without a degree will still earn more on average than women who have one. Even compared to male university graduates, women are slower to repay their debts, meaning they increase over time, pegged to inflation.
It is frustrating to think that because I chose to take time off to have children and then return to the workforce part-time, it means that I don't pay off my HECS as fast as someone who perhaps is working full-time.
In 2019, the federal government reduced the income threshold, which triggers mandatory student loan repayments. ATO data shows around 2/3 of those newly required to repay their HECS at lower incomes were women. Under the system, mandatory HECS repayments increase steeply with a person's income, as various low-income tax offsets and other benefits reduce. It means for certain people, like those with a dependent partner, they can be effectively taxed more than their income. For every dollar they earn, more than $48,000.
The government on average takes $1.09 off you for every dollar that you earn. So you basically go backwards. You end up having less disposable income.
Alrighty. Single mums like Karen McKinnon get to keep less than 40 cents of every dollar they earn between $48,000 and $70,000.
There you go. Thanks, Mama. Sometimes it does make you wonder, look, is it worth working full time? You know, should I just take part-time hours, stay under the radar, stay under that threshold?
The federal government's currently reviewing the higher education system amid calls for an overhaul.
I've got less than $100,000 in super and I've only got about 15 to 20 years left in the workforce. You know, I joke to my family that I'll be living in my car as an old person when I've retired, and they think it's a joke, but it's not.
A degree in debt. Gabriella Marchant, ABC News.